his restaurant, the Star of India. Reza inherited the family restaurant 27 years ago when his father died suddenly. It had never occurred to him to enter the restaurant business, but he turned the Star around. He's here in the country for the Good Food and Wine Show. He joins me now. Reza, good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
I mean, you've been to South Africa so often. And you've got a show on TV at the moment, yes, that looks at African cuisine. That's what right. is it about this continent, this country, that keeps on pulling you back?
Well, I think it's partly that I've been coming a few years now, about 7 years, being in this country. And every time I come back, it feels like I'm back at home again. So it seems to, I think it's a lot to do about the people and the warmth and hospitality. And the landscape is so gorgeous. And it's always, when I come back, it's like being back at home. It's wonderful.
You've got so much stuff on your plate, and yet you find time for the Good Food and Wine Show. It must be an absolute treat for the foodies.
Yes, it's good fun. I love doing what I do, and you know, I think if you've got the passion which drives you, then it doesn't matter. It's not hard work at all. You're working hard, but when you're driven by fire with whatever the joy you have in doing what you do, I think that makes a huge difference.
You've got the cooking shows. Yes. You're embarking on a new one that I think, yes, is set in Asia.
Yes, that's right.
Then you've got the food tours.
Yes.
Then you've got the school in France.
That's right.
You've got the restaurants. Which hat do you prefer?
It's a good question.
There's so much on your plate.
I know, there's a lot on my plate, and I've actually been involved with the restaurants. I've been there for many years, but I feel it's time to move, and what I'm doing now is teaching. I love to teach, and I love to share the knowledge and give the knowledge, because, you know, one day when I'm not going to be on this globe, then it's good to be able to pass everything, you know, because I'm not going to take it back. I'm not going to take it with me. So no. It's good to be able to, you know, share that.
What are the foodies and your fans in store for at the Good Food and Wine Show?
Well, I'm going to be doing... I've got 2 shows today, and I'm going to be flying back to France later this evening.
That's hectic.
I know it's hectic, I know. But I've got an 11:45 show, which is... I'm going to be doing a monkfish, which has 2 marinades with a tomato sauce which has been reduced with coconut milk, lemongrass and spices, with roast potatoes, with chili, garlic and chaat masala. Yeah, and then I'm doing, it is really delicious. Yeah, yeah. And I'm also doing, at the 3:15 show, I'm doing a jeweled rice with quails, which are stuffed with quail's eggs with spiced minced chicken, which has got spices and dried fruits. And then you make a stock using the bones of the quails with a lovely creamy sauce, and it's absolutely gorgeous to go with the jeweled rice.
So there's a lot to learn today in your 2 sessions.
Exactly. Persian, Indian, and all sorts of influences.
Just a preview very quickly, and I know the fans are sitting there. What is the new show about? I mentioned that it's set in Asia, but you're taking us on a trip. You're taking us on a food trip.
Well, it's so weird because it was so... I was just... earlier on, you had a guest here who's talking about Thai food.
Yeah.
And it's really extraordinary. And I was so, oh my God, this is like sort of weird. It was deja vu, because I've just finished filming in Thailand and Vietnam. Wow. So there's going to be a new series which will come out later on the year. But it's going to be first launched in the UK in October. So we've done 15 episodes. 7 episodes in Thailand and 8 episodes in Vietnam. And the most bizarre thing, I always say, always things happen to me in some way. We actually, when we were in Bangkok, we were in the second day in Thailand, then there was a military coup. So it was of all the days we're here, we're caught up in a military coup, but that happens, you know, to the best and the worst of us, really.
Well, I can guarantee that the foodies and your fans are looking forward to the brand new season of the cooking show. Yeah. That is well-known and international chef, I mean, you should know the name by now, Reza Mahammad, joining us this morning. Over the years, his passion for food has grown and his cooking has received much praise. He'll be at the Good Food and Wine Show, 2 sessions only, and I'm sure the seats are going to be taken up.